Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Shayla X Colourpop video series. I lost my train of thought there for a second, but we are finally doing the palette series. I know it's been long overdue and I was supposed to do it a couple weeks ago, but I just got back from vacation yesterday, so that is why you guys didn't see a video yesterday. As well as it being Memorial Day, just like you guys had a day off, I had a day off, so here we are on a Tuesday. This is the look that we're going to be doing. It's kind of like a ombre, half-cut crease liner, wing liner, colored liner, you know, type of thing. I've been really loving using colored liner, and I wanted to work with the pinks in this palette. So when you see this palette has a variety of different colors that you can work with. And this corner right here was like calling my name because I haven't done like these rosy kind of pinks in quite some time. I mean, I did just do a look like this, but not really like this. So that is what we're gonna do today. So I hope you guys enjoy. Also, if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really does help me further in my career and helps me continue to do what I love, which is YouTube. So make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and then let's go ahead and get into the video. So I'm going to prime my lids, and I'm using my MAC Pro Longer Concealer. It's on the back of my hand, so I'm just going to use this with this large fluffy Color brush, and just pack this all over the lid. This is just going to prime and also cancel out any darkness that I have on the lids. But while I'm doing this, I wanted to know, what do you guys think about the background? I have just replaced my light bulbs. I used to use more like fluorescent yellowy kind of lights, and it was like making, like, okay, it melted my Fenty eyeliner, the glitter liner, because it would get so hot when I would do makeup for long days, like proms or anything like that. So it would get really, really, really hot in here. So once I saw my stuff getting melted, I was like, no, like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? So I went ahead and ordered these daylight globe lights from Amazon, and I think it looks good. It hasn't gotten really hot in here yet, even though I have my ceiling lights with daylight lights, my soft boxes with 8 lights, and then these lights in the back. It hasn't gotten hot yet, so I'm excited. But do you guys like the more vanity background, or do you guys want me to flip back around and use backdrops? Let me know down below. Let's have a conversation. However, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the palette. I'm gonna use the shade in the corner. It's called Revenge. It's like a pinky, rosy red kind of color. It's not really red. I don't really want to say red, but it's like a pinky kind of color. And I'm using a Stilazzi crease brush. This is a L215 brush. And I'm just gonna work this into the crease. This is gonna be my transition shade, my one and only transition shade, surprise, surprise. And just blend this. So I focus the bulk of the color like right here in the socket of the crease, and then like I lighten the pressure and I start to blend it up a little bit. So that way it's blended into the brow bone, because I'm not gonna apply anything up there, but I still want this color to peek through the other shades that we're going through. So now we're gonna go in with Played Out, which to some people, and obviously Shayla, this is a brown, but to me it does not look brown. So to me it looks like a deep burgundy maroon. So I'm going to place this into the crease. This is going to be my transition shade, my mid-tone shade rather. I'm sorry, not my transition shade. That was Revenge. But Played Out is going to be my bridge middle shade. And the brush that I'm using is this is a Coastal Scent Pro blending brush. And I am going to pack this out in the outer corner because I want the outer corner to be pretty dark, and then start to blend this in. So when I go in with these shades, because I am cutting out the crease, I go pretty far in as far as cutting, or as far as building up color, and then I go all the way out. And then I just start to buff it a little bit higher, blend it into Revenge a little bit, so that way there's a seamless line. And I also add a lot of this color in the outer corner, like so. Like that. So what I always instruct people when working with eyeshadow is to go back in with the previous brush. I don't have any additional product on it, but just run it over a little bit just to kind of seam the lines a little bit. And then now we are going to cut out the crease. I don't have any more concealer on the back of my hand. I hate pumping out extra concealer because the pumps are too big with this matte concealer. Ugh, too much. However, I'm gonna use an E15 flat definer brush, and I'm gonna scoot in close because I like to be close, and I'm going to just start to cut the crease. Alright, so the crease is cut. This concealer is actually pretty wet, so I'm going to wait a little bit for it to get tacky. But as you can see, the brown is kind of gone, so we're going to go over that with a little bit more of the played out shade just to kind of deepen and darken it. You can use a more defined brush if you like, but I'm okay with just going in with this brush. Alright, so the first shade that we're going to go in with is called Strut in Slay. And this one's a little bit darker, so it's more of a like darker kind of rosy pink color. And I'm just going to apply that to the outer edge. So I always go in like 1/2 darker color, and I leave the inner portion for the lighter color. And I kind of feather it out here, like with like small swiping motions, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit more of that brown shade to blend that out, obviously. And then the inner corner shade is going to be Spill the Tea, which is this one here. It's a little bit lighter of a color. It's like a more like like a really like rose gold kind of pink. I'm gonna blend that right into Strut and Slay, so that way we have that ombre effect. And when ombreing, I just like to feather over it very lightly, like so. And then take a little bit more of Strut and Slay just to go over the edge again. Like that. Voila! So for the eyeliner that we're going to use, this is called Win in Rome. This is a Dose of Colors Set the Tone Gel Eyeliner. I've been loving these lately, obviously. And I'm going to use a Stilazzi Angled Mini Brush. This is a S203 brush. And just draw my wing. So this color is very, very, very close to the Strut and Slay shade. Part of the reason why I wanted to go in with this color. And the other reason was because I didn't want to just do a standard black liner again. I feel like that can get kind of old, you know? Booyah! Oh yeah. Alright you guys, so I am going to go ahead and do my face makeup, apply my lashes, and then I'll come back for the lips. For the highlighter, I am going to use Boomin', just letting you guys know. I'm going to keep it in like the Shayla X Colourpop collab family, and I will also do something with the lips as well. So, lashes and face, and I will be right back. Alright you guys, so face is done. I finally got a correct shade. Well, semi-correct shade in the Fenty Beauty Foundation. Okay, you know? But this is shade 440, and I wanted shade 430, but they were out of 430. I felt like 430 would have matched a little bit better because I still feel like 440 is a little too warm, like too orangey warm on me. So one day I'm gonna get the actual correct shade, but I popped on some lashes. These are Eden Rose, shop Eden Rose on Instagram. They're the D20 lashes, so I will have those listed for you guys down below, but they are so natural, you guys, so natural, so pretty, so fluffy, like really affordable as well. So those are these. So let's go ahead and do the lower lash line, and then we'll pop on the lips. So I'm gonna go in with Revenge again, and I'm just gonna use this Duke Hair brush and just pop that on the lower lash line. And the reason why I switched is because I don't want it to be as fluffy as the other brush that we were using, the Salazzi brush that we were using. I want it to be a little bit tighter, a little less messy, but still kind of messy. So just popping that down there. I'm popping a lot down there as well. And then we're gonna go in with Played Out with a Morphe pencil, or a Makeup Geek pencil brush, just right under the lashes. And what this does is just adds definition. And just kind of smokes it out, but not too much, so it's not too smoky. And I also like to not apply anything into the waterline, just to keep it a lot less smoky. Unless you had like a maroon kind of liner, that would be really cute. But I make sure to go all the way out into that liner and then bring it underneath of the lashes. And then once again, just go in with that brush and just blend them together. So I've got a small inner corner brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit of Unbothered, which I think this is like a rosy, yeah, it's kind of like a goldy pink color. And just pop that in the inner corner. So it really goes from the lightest to the darkest. And if you really wanted to, you can throw a little on the brow bone. Just the tiniest bit. Booyah! Okay! What? Wait. Okay! Okay! Alright, you guys, so for lips, I'm gonna need... Okay, you guys, so for lips, I'm gonna take NYX's Downtown Beauty, what's new, and just line my lips. And I'm gonna take it a little bit under my lower lip. And for lipstick, I'm gonna use the lipstick in the shade Come On Sis, which looks like this. This is a little too dark for me, so I'm just gonna dab it. And I'm glad I used that brown, so that way it's not too pink, because I don't want it to be too pink. And to top it all off, we're gonna use Neat Freak, the gloss. This gloss has just taken over my life. It's just become like my new favorite gloss. Alright, you guys, so that wraps up my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this first video in the series. I might have to post on Saturday in order to make it 5 different videos, but I hope you guys like this one. I think it turned out really, really pretty, and it definitely gives a different twist to a look that you can do using only this palette. Like, can you believe it? Only this palette created this look. Amazing. So pretty. So springy, but that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed once again. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, you guys.